Hi friend, it's Chelsea. Sorry if the quality is not that great. I'm recording on my phone because my camera's downstairs and we have a function going on. So if I go downstairs, it's going to be a minute before I come back upstairs. But it was super on me today to want to make this video just to share with you guys more sit down. I know I've been posting a lot of shorts, but as you can tell by the title, I'm officially a quarter of a century. I am 25. Today's October 29th. My birthday was on the 26th, and I turned 25. And I was just really thinking about my life and my experiences, and if I had to share anything that I've learned over the last 25 years, it would be how important it is to just show up. I am an introvert by nature, and I know people say that, but no, I love being at home. I love being myself. I like being in nature. I love silence. Genuinely, if you know me in person, you can test nah, Chelsea, she don't go nowhere. And especially this last year, and I think really learning to put myself out there in new ways and in different situations, and now having different life experiences. I was looking back on just some photos and I was like, man, it's crazy how important it is for me to take pictures now that my dad is no longer with us. Because I look back, and even though we have pictures, I'm like, we do not have enough pictures. I wish that we would have taken so many more videos. I wish we would have taken more pictures together as a family. I am looking back and I'm like, how important is it to just be present in situations and to show up? And I love the gym. I love being on a schedule. I love going. It is my happy place. If I have to skip the gym, I am not going to be in a good mood. And I'm someone who prioritizes that above most things, which in a lot of cases is fine. There's nothing wrong with being on a schedule. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. My alarm gonna go off at 5:45 so I can go work out. I gotta be somewhere. But now I'm also realizing that there really is so much more life that goes on outside of your hobbies, especially now that I've become way more lenient with my workout schedules. I hate working out after 12. The day is done after 12. I will just not work out and just be mad the whole day. It's ridiculous. If I don't work out in the morning times, whereas now I'm a little bit more lenient. I'm like, okay, if I have to go at 11, if I have to go at 12, whatever that looks like, I'll just make it work. I'll fit it in with my schedule, right? And I've been experiencing and doing more things and saying yes to things because my priorities have shifted a bit, because I really had this realization. I'm 25. I have, if I live to be 100, a whole 1/4 of my life is already gone. Those are things that I'll never get back, memories I won't be able to relive again. And I realized, not that there's anything that I feel like I've missed out on, but there could be. And life goes on and memories are created even if I'm not in them. And memories will be made by my friends and my family and my kid and my husband and my coworkers and all of these people as life goes on, and I just might not be in them. And the only person who's going to look back sad is going to be me, because memories will be made regardless of if you choose to be present or not. So choose to be present. I feel like I can make up a gym session. I can't remake memories. And I don't want to have to remake memories. I want to be able to be present and look back and be like, I remember when I did this. I remember when I did that. I remember when we did these things and we got to live and we got to experience things. If you know me, you know I'm a adventure girl, meaning I will go and do almost anything. I love to travel. I will literally take a day trip somewhere just for fun. And so I want to make more of those memories. And it's I understand people who are like, well, I'm in prep or I'm cutting, so people don't understand that I can't eat. Go anyway. If you have to. I have a friend, and she is very serious about fitness and weight loss, and she would go to weddings with her meal prep, and just instead of eating whatever was served, she would eat her meal prep. And I know people in their head are like, that's sad, but it's the whole point of still showing up. If we can look back on those memories and be happy that she's in them, and be happy that she's there, even if she didn't eat the same. Nobody is thinking about, oh, she brought her own meal prep. We thinking about the time that we was cutting a rug up on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about showing up and being present, even if you don't eat the food, even if you don't drink the drinks, but making memories and living in the now with your friends, and taking those pictures and taking those videos, even if you think that you look ugly, and you can look back on it and be like, I'm so glad that I have these memories. Because think about it right now, if your best friend died, how many memories or photos and pictures do you photos and pictures are the same thing. Photos and videos do you have with that person, with your family, and with your friends? It is so, if I could go back in time and be like, as a family, we need to take more pictures because we think we have a long time with Dad left and we don't. I wish that I could go back and redo some of those moments. And it's so important to just show up. And I think sometimes we think that something might be one thing when it's something completely different. And you might think that I don't want to go to this party because I don't want to like drink, or I don't want to eat the food, or I don't want to do anything like that. And you might be the reason someone's life, this sounds so dramatic, but you might be the reason someone's life is saved that day. Like, I went to a party with my friend one time when I was in college. It was like what we call Hollow Weekend. So it was like everybody house on the corner. And I went with her, and I was like, we were hanging out, we were having a good time, whatever. And all of a sudden I got this feeling in my stomach. I was like, we need to leave. Like, something is telling me, like, we gotta go. So she's like, all right, sure, whatever, let's leave. And literally we crossed the street from that house, and the entire house got swarmed with like police officers and like everybody. It was so crazy. And we were like, how we left a minute later, we would have been caught up in whatever the heck was going on over there. So like, you never know what just showing up is gonna look like. And that's not to like guilt trip anybody, but when I say the power of just showing up, the power of just being present, one thing about my mom is that like, no matter where she goes, she's gonna be recognized. Like, we could go meet with the president, and she come back and be like, yeah, somehow I became like the president's secretary. Obviously that didn't happen, but like, that is just how she like the favor that she walks in her life, because she just shows up who she is and how she is. And when we just show up authentically in our lives, everything makes room for us. And I don't know why I just felt like so empowered to share that. I don't know if there's one person watching this that needs to hear to just show up as who you are, and your gifts and your callings and what is on your life that is for you will make room for you. I feel, this sounds so weird, but I feel so strongly to tell someone, whoever it is, it's like, I feel like I need to move. I feel like where I'm at isn't fitting for me. The state, the city isn't it for me. I hear the Father saying, like, move in your gifts and your callings, and what is on your life and who you are destined to be will make room for you, because it's actually so big that it's already gone before you and started setting and doing the work. Like, you're gonna get there and you're going to be like, I don't even know how I got this job. But literally 2 months prior, the president of the company that has some random dream about this random guy or girl coming and joining the company, and that person be you. You never know what it's like just to show up and just take a step out and just be exactly who you are. Like, I'm telling you, just show up authentically in your gifts and your calling to make room for you. Just show up and be present. And that is the best advice that I think I could give to anyone. So I just wanted to share that with you guys as a little bit of delayed birthday wisdom. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.